Imagine waking up one day to discover that the world you live in might not be as real as you think, that everything around you, including your life, your memories, and even the universe itself, could be nothing more than a complex illusion. Sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, right? Well, for one brilliant scientist, this wasn't just a theory. It was a reality they claimed to have proven. But shortly after making this earth-shattering revelation, the scientist mysteriously vanished without a trace, leaving behind more questions than answers. Jacobo Grinberg, a visionary Mexican scientist born on December 12, 1946, delved into the intersection of science and the paranormal. As a psychologist and consciousness researcher, he conducted innovative studies on telepathy and extraocular vision. Dr. Grinberg proposed that human consciousness might have the ability to influence the universe we inhabit. In physics, the lattice refers to the framework encompassing space-time. But for Grinberg, this concept took on a new meaning. He coined the term syntergy, blending synthesis and energy to describe this phenomenon. His theory suggested that the human brain, through the process of decoding perceptual reality, could form connections with the lattice, allowing for alterations in space-time. According to Grinberg's theory, human awareness serves as the lens through which we view and manipulate the holographic environment in which we live. He dubbed this construct the hologram. According to his theory, our brains have the same power as quantum particles to affect and even change the structure of reality. He also discussed the EPR conundrum, which postulates the existence of non-local particle interactions, if quantum theory is to adequately describe reality. It was his goal to demonstrate how a brain's quantum mechanism enables a non-local EPR-like correlation between human brains, or what he called a transferred potential. According to this theory, a brain that has been educated via meditation can communicate directly through consciousness with other brains, both locally and far away, avoiding sensory input or local consequences. But what exactly is the holographic principle according to science? The holographic principle is a mind-bending theory in physics that suggests our three-dimensional universe might actually be a projection from a two-dimensional surface. In simpler terms, everything we perceive as reality could be likened to a hologram, a 3D image projected from a flat surface. This idea challenges the very foundation of our understanding of the universe, proposing that what we see, touch, and experience might not be as concrete as it seems. The concept of a holographic universe isn't entirely new. It has its roots in the works of several esteemed physicists. Gerard 't Hooft, a Dutch theoretical physicist, first proposed the idea in 1993, and it was later expanded upon by Leonard Susskind, an American physicist. They suggested that all the information contained within a volume of space could be represented as a hologram, a theory that stemmed from attempts to reconcile quantum mechanics with Einstein's theory of general relativity. Criticizing the simplistic view of naive realism, which sees reality as something external to the observer, Dr. Grinberg took an idealistic approach. He argued that perception is a neuropsychological construct, with information manifesting in space as intricate energy patterns. He believed that conscious experience emerges when this informational energy in space is synthesized, resulting in a syntergic effect. Neuronal changes in the brain induce micro-distortions in the space-time fabric, which collectively lead to a hyper-complex macro-distortion within the neuronal field, culminating in perceptual experience. Dr. Grinberg proposed that in the realm of vision, elements of both the neuronal and quantum fields align within our experiences to reduce interaction noise, resulting in a distinct emergent interference pattern. This pattern plays a crucial role in shaping our experiences, particularly in the formation of perceptual elements like lines and geometric shapes, which are actually complex energetic forms. The colors and objects we perceive are, in essence, the final outcomes of this intricate interference pattern. In other words, Grinberg's theory emphasizes that our visual experience isn't just a direct interpretation of external stimuli, but is instead deeply influenced by the underlying interactions between neuronal and quantum fields. The complex patterns that emerge from this alignment create the foundational structures of what we see, suggesting that our perception is an active construction process shaped by both neurological and quantum dynamics. This concept opens up intriguing possibilities for understanding how consciousness interacts with the fabric of reality. potentially offering new insights into the nature of perception and the mind's role in interpreting the world. Building on Dr. Grinberg's theory, it becomes evident that his ideas offer a profound challenge to conventional views of reality, intertwining with the work of other groundbreaking scientists like Albert Einstein and Niels Bohr. Einstein's theory of relativity and Bohr's contributions to quantum mechanics both explored the strange, often counterintuitive nature of the universe, where the observer plays a crucial role in defining what is observed. Grinberg's concept of perception as an active construction process, influenced by both neuronal and quantum fields, echoes Bohr's principle of complementarity, which suggests that light can be seen as both a particle and a wave, depending on how we observe it. Similarly, Grinberg proposed that our minds do not merely passively receive information from the external world, but actively shape it, aligning more closely with quantum mechanics' view of reality as a dynamic, interconnected web. Grinberg's theory also defies common sense by challenging the notion that reality is something fixed and independent of our perception. Instead, it suggests that what we perceive as reality is a complex interplay between our consciousness and the quantum field, implying that our very thoughts could influence the structure of the universe. This idea resonates with the work of physicist David Bohm, who introduced the concept of the implicate order, where the universe is seen as a holographic projection in which every part contains the whole. In his relentless quest to prove his theory, Dr. Grinberg traveled extensively throughout Mexico in the 1980s, engaging with shamans and psychic healers to uncover the native psychology and ancient wisdom of the local people. Through his research, he concluded that shamans possess a profound understanding of consciousness, enabling them to manipulate reality and produce extraordinary effects, including materializations and even physical healing. In his own words, the universe is not a machine to be understood, but a consciousness to be experienced. He further explained that individuals with a highly syntergic neuronal field, a brain with stronger coherence connections, can alter the holographic structure of reality at will, achieving results that seem to defy the known laws of physics. This insight paves the way for exploring other phenomena, such as telepathy. Dr. Grinberg's work suggests that the wisdom of ancient shamans and modern scientific theories may intersect, offering a deeper understanding of the relationship between mind and matter. His syntergic theory challenges us to reconsider the boundaries of what is possible, proposing that consciousness itself may be the key to unlocking new dimensions of reality. This perspective not only expands our understanding of physics, but also invites us to explore the potential of the human mind, to transcend conventional limits and interact with the universe in ways that were once thought impossible. This approach could lead to groundbreaking developments in fields such as mind reading, psychic healing, and even materialization, redefining the capabilities of human consciousness. Jacobo Grinberg conducted a series of innovative experiments demonstrating that, through the practice of meditation, he could create a synchrony between two brains that were exposed to different stimuli, yet produced remarkably similar outcomes. His research, which began in the late 20th century, explored the intricate connections between consciousness and reality, suggesting that our thoughts and intentions can significantly influence the world around us. This theory intersects with several foundational concepts in psychology and physics, including the law of attraction, the impact of thought on our perception of reality, and the principle of linguistic relativity, which examines how language shapes our understanding of the world. His work was not just theoretical. It included practical experiments where he measured brain activity and coherence among participants during meditation sessions. For instance, in one notable study, he found that two individuals meditating together could achieve a state of brainwave synchronization, even when they were subjected to different external stimuli. His research also delved into the implications of quantum mechanics, particularly the concept of non-locality, which indicates that particles can instantaneously affect one another, regardless of distance. Grinberg proposed that similar non-local interactions could occur between human brains, especially those that are attuned through meditation. This idea aligns with the EPR paradox, which raises questions about the nature of reality and the interconnectedness of all things. Furthermore, Grinberg's theory challenges the traditional views of consciousness, suggesting that it is not merely a byproduct of brain activity, but rather an essential aspect of the universe itself. He posited that our conscious experiences are shaped by a complex interplay of energetic fields, and that by harnessing the power of breath and meditation, individuals can tap into these fields to alter their perceptions and experiences of reality. This perspective opens up exciting avenues for understanding the potential of human consciousness and its role in shaping our existence. One of his notable experiments involved pairing participants in a meditative state while exposing them to distinct sensory inputs. Grinberg observed that despite the differences in stimuli, the brainwave patterns of the participants began to align, indicating a form of nonverbal communication or connection that transcended traditional sensory pathways. This synchronization was measured using electroencephalography, which allowed Grinberg to capture the brain activity of participants in real time. The results suggested that meditation could create a shared consciousness or a collective mental state, thereby challenging conventional understandings of individual perception. The most mysterious aspect of this theory suggests that if consciousness can influence the informational matrix, and if everything is interconnected through the energetic interactions of atoms and thoughts, then we might exist within a plane that isn't the entirety of reality, similar to being in a matrix. Within this matrix, our brains can understand physical laws, but not their origins. This idea also introduces the notion of an awakening, pushing consciousness further to master the hologram. According to the theory, if we fully understood the workings of the matrix, we would transcend our current existence and achieve a state of purity within the true reality. In his last interview to the television, Dr. Grinberg discussed several key topics from his studies, such as consciousness and reality, shamanism and science, neurophysiological studies, and cultural and spiritual practices, leaving the interviewers astonished at his findings. However, his researches remain incomplete, and his projects were left unfinished after he vanished at the peak of his skyrocketing career. On December 8, 1994, Dr. Jacobo Grinberg disappeared without a trace, leaving no clues to aid in his search. His mysterious disappearance has sparked countless theories, ranging from a crime of passion or alien abduction to involvement by agencies like the CIA or NASA, or other parties deeply interested in his research and findings. Whether his vanishing was a tragic accident, a deliberate act, or something far more extraordinary, remains a mystery. What is certain is that the ideas he introduced continue to resonate, inspiring many to ponder the profound interconnectedness of mind, matter, and the entire universe.